Hello everyone, it is me Peyton, and today I'm going to be doing my 5-year Q&A. I did a video about that to answer questions, and we got some questions to answer. Alright, Jordan asks 10 questions. No, he actually asked 11 questions. Can you eat a blueberry waffle on video? I did that in one of the past Q&As. I'm sadly not able to do it now. One, because I don't have enough room in my fridge. As you can see, it's quite... Here's it compared to my hand. What truly inspired me to do YouTube? I originally started YouTube back in 2014, but I've wanted to do it since 2011, 2012. Back when I first really watched YouTube, I was very interested in the people that made YouTube videos, and I kind of wanted to be like a helping hand in some sort of community. But I wasn't able to just because my parents' rules at the time. So I waited until I was able to, and then my teacher actually uploaded a video that was unlisted, and me or my parents didn't know that you could do that, where like no one could see it. So they said I could do that, but just make it private or unlisted, and that's what I did for about 2 years until I made a channel with Kane called CubeTube Team. Actually, it was about 1.5 years. It was around mid-2015. We made a channel called the CubeTube Team, and we made Rubik's Cube videos. And that was kind of my first foray into making videos. And then I got really interested in Mario Kart Wii again. Start of 2017, that's when I made my channel. So that's the long-winded answer of saying I originally got inspired in 2011 because I wanted to help people. I wanted to do sort of things that no one had thought of yet. Kind of like the world record compilation. What are your overall opinions on the Mario Kart Wii community these days? I'm not in it as much as I used to be, especially not competitive. Definitely not time trial. Well, a little bit. I'm in one server that I'm somewhat active in terms of Mario Kart. My overall opinion, it seems fine. At least the people I talk to are fine. I guess there's some pockets that can cause drama. Not in those pockets, nor do I want to be in those sort of groups. In terms of what I can say, it's fine as long as you're not in the bad parts. Is Kane still selling hot dogs like he used to? No, but he is selling other food. I won't say where he works, but he does work with another animal, we can say, another animal that has been turned into food. Do you know the secret? That secret is Psy. This is a new one. This is a new one that I hadn't heard of. Well, I did hear of it, but very new, and I'm not totally accustomed to it. I guess so, sure. They kind of look the same. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe or Mario Kart Wii? I gotta say Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe sure has its appeals and values, but I just like Mario Kart Wii more. It's got that low resolution style that I've grown to love. The mechanics are just a lot better in my opinion, and I've just grown up with the game, unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I am excited for the DLC to come out for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe though. I'm gonna get that when it is available. What's my favorite Switch game? Okay, I am either gonna have to say Super Mario Odyssey, because I speedrun that game a lot, or Lego City Undercover, which technically isn't a Switch game. It's a Wii U game that got ported over to the Switch. So I'll say Super Mario Odyssey is my favorite, just because I've put so much time into that game, and I've speedrun it, and I've just had a lot of fun with it. Can you ask Kane to go back to the name Aerodrive, since that is half the name of a tennis racket? I can ask him. Why not? Actually, I'll ask him if he ever will change his name. Will you ever change your name back to Aerodrive? Maybe we'll get an answer from Kane by the end of this. What is my favorite Mario Party? I haven't played many. I've played, on the 3DS, I played Mario Party Island Tour, Mario Party Top 100. On the Wii U, I got Mario Party 10. I played Mario Party 9 once at like a friend's house. On the Switch, I have Mario Party Superstars and Super Mario Party. And I think that's it. So out of those that I've played, I would probably say Super Mario Party. Or Super Mario Party for quality. I had a lot of fun playing Island Tour with my friends back in elementary school, though, when we used to play it. So those are my two favorites. Give Kane an Aero chocolate bar. I don't have any with me, nor do I know if I can even buy them in stores. But maybe in the future I can get him an Aero chocolate bar and film it and post on my channel. And then can I cook 10 grilled cheese sandwiches? Goodness. I do have the ingredients to make a cheese sandwich, which might as well do. What else am I doing? Sorry, Jordan. I'm not making it with this moldy bread. Thank you, Jordan, for the 11 questions. We are going to now move on to Sun7K that says, do you still think Mario Kart Wii is as fun as it used to be? For me, probably not. I mean, I still love the game, and I still play it here and there. I'm actually going to get on it after this Q&A and play some time trials. But I would say back when I did play it, that was like the only thing I did. And now that I have more stuff to do, friends to hang out with, and other responsibilities, I wouldn't say it's less fun. I would just say that I'm more preoccupied for other things than that. So to answer your question, it's as fun as it used to be. I would say not as fun as it used to be, just because it was so new. It was so new and so fresh back when I first played it, and then back when I started my YouTube channel. Still now, though, I play it a lot of the time. So, hope that answered the question. Boshi asked, is Peyton even my real name? That's a great question. I cannot prove that. I guess I can't prove it. My name's actually Dale. There you go. Dale Karting. That's my new YouTube channel. Jacob, Paranoia MMIV, asks, are you still emo? Alright, Ariel MK, one of my first fans, back in the old days when I was recording on this camera I'm using right now, asks 4 questions, says, I vividly remember the 2-year Q&A. It's really been 3 years since then. It sure has. Alright, number 1. Pineapple on pizza. I don't even eat pizza, but funny question. I do not like pineapples in general. If you want to put pineapple on it, it's fine. I don't really think it's that big of a debate. If you want it on there, cool. I'm not going to have it on there just because I'm, 1, a picky eater, 2, I don't like pineapple, 3, I don't like the sweetness of pineapple mixing with the savory kind of taste of pizza. So, no for me. If you want it, go ahead. Why not? How comfy is my dorm room? Does this answer your question?
It's actually very comfortable to answer realistically.
My bed is nice. I have like a mattress thing on it. Here's kind of my mattress thing right here. Pillow's nice. Covers good. The other parts of the dorm room, my desk is, as someone with very long legs, this desk is kind of, it's not the best, but you know, what can you do with that? So, but other than that, pretty comfy. Don Cheadle. Number 3, do I want to play Weamfi next weekend? The thing is, with my dorm Wi-Fi, doesn't connect to my Wii, actually, because it's like a 5 gigahertz connection. The Wii obviously has a 2.4. So if I wanted to, I'd have to use my personal hotspot, which I have in the past, but I really don't like using it just because it's so spotty, and so I just don't like using my personal hotspot for that. I have, and I can, but I just like having a Wi-Fi connection. So maybe sometime, if the Duck Squad gets on, then I'll join. Number 4, rate Duck Squad 1 to 10. It's gotta be a 10 out of 10. Come on, man. You think of me some kind of fool? Of course, it's a 10. All right, that's all. Thank you, Ariel. All right, so different shirt. Yes, I understand. It may or may not be a different day. But I got a comment from Arjun, MKW, asking a question, actually asking 3 questions. MKWTT goals and aspirations. Again, like one of the last questions I answered, with like what tracks I'm going for BKT, I don't really know. I haven't been playing much on CT's time trials, at least. I forgot to say, my Mario Kart Wii, it's either my disc or my disc drive have been acting really not good. I know if I try to show you, it's not going to show anything, but it shows like I'll put a picture up on screen if I get it again, but it says that like most of the times I play. I forgot to say that before, but that's one of the main reasons I haven't been playing as much, is because that's been starting. And I think it's my disc drive, because it's been happening with that game, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Monster Jam Path of Destruction, but it hasn't been happening with other games, so I'm not really sure. I'll have to clean my disc drive somehow. If any of you guys have a good tutorial, send it to me on Discord. Or if you've done it before, talk to me about it, because I don't want to mess up my almost 12-year-old Wii just by trying to clean it. Life in general, I think it means life goals and aspirations. Just get through college, have fun, make friends along the way, make people happy. It's one of my main goals. And number 3, any new things you'd be willing to see from me eventually? New splits, PRs, online Dolphin emulation, different recording quality, run critiques from me with some sort of commentaries. I would say 2 things. 1, hope you get a capture card soon. And 2, hope you get world record on Sherwoodland. Those are the main 3 things I want to see from you, Arjun. Congrats on 5 years anniversary. Thank you, Arjun. Thanks for sticking with me for all this time. Andrew asked 5 questions. I love your sick tricks videos. Will those be making a return? Those are some of my favorite videos to make, just because I love clip compilations, and I played so much back then that those clips came fairly consistently and actually pretty quickly. And although I don't play as much now, I could try. I haven't. Right now, I may have like 5 clips that I've saved, if that. There's not much has happened really since those videos. So will they be making a return? Maybe someday. I don't want to say no and then do it and then people get mad at me or something. But I will say that it probably won't come in the near future. So sorry about that. Number 2, what is my biggest achievement in Mario Kart Wii? I would say probably not my biggest, but my favorite achievement I ever did was third worldwide on River of Dreams, just because that was the first time I had ever grinded a track to that placement before. I also liked when I got seventh worldwide on Vanilla Lake 2 and third worldwide on GCN Rainbow Road. Those are probably some of my best. In terms of reg tracks, this is all time trials, by the way. Reg tracks, probably 119 on Mario Circuit. Actually, no, 120 on Mario Circuit 3. Because I was at 120.049 for so long back when I was first time trialing that when I finally got to 120, it just felt like such a relief. And even though I have a 119 now, that barrier was definitely still a memorable one. Anything else? Not that I've hit yet. I do want to get 109 on Luigi Circuit and 21 on Grumble Volcano Glitch. But as for any others, that's probably where it ends off. And then my best one online, either hitting 9,000 VR or competing in CT World League back in, I don't know when it was, but I competed for Shine Sprite, and that was fun. My favorite Nintendo and custom track. My favorite Nintendo track is DK Summit, on Mario Kart Wii at least. Actually, yeah, all Mario Kart's DK Summit's my favorite. I love snow tracks, and that one, Super Mario Kart was my first Mario Kart. But back then I didn't really have a favorite track, but then Mario Kart Wii was my next one. I played it at my cousin's house, and DK Summit was one of the first ones we played, and it was my favorite since day one, pretty much. Keeping with the trend of snow tracks, my favorite custom track is Iceway. Always has been, even from when I didn't have custom tracks, back when I was just watching Troy's custom track shortcuts #2, like over and over again. Iceway was always my favorite. Followed closely by Pipe Underworld, though. The old 3-lap one with all the shortcuts by, I think, Big Auto. Because I remember watching Rate the Custom Track. And that was a fun one when they did Pipe Underworld. But Iceway was also, they did that on that series too. And I loved the big shortcut that both of those tracks have. Right now in CTGP, my favorite track it was Mansion of Madness until they brought back the 3-lap Pipe Underworld. It still has a little, it's different. I mean, doesn't have the shortcuts, has a different ending a little bit, but I would say that's probably my favorite. And then Mansion of Madness. Because Mansion of Madness was my favorite when I first got custom tracks, just because of all the rainbow and psychedelic kind of stuff going on in there. So, yeah. So DK Summit and Iceway, short answer. How tall are you? I am 6'1.5", 6'1", 6'2", somewhere around there. Here, I'll show you me next to my door. This is me compared to my door. I also don't have shoes on. They give me an inch or two, but yeah. And then number 5, if you were to go for a BKT, what custom track would it be on? I do not know, because right now there aren't many tracks that I even have top 10 on. Actually, let me check and see how many I do. I have like some favorite tab, like folder where all my top 10 tracks are. And let me check that and see how many I have. So I just checked my bookmarks bar. There were 7 tracks, and I think all of them are removed or gone from CTGP. So I had River of Dreams, Vanilla Lake 2. What else do I have? Daisy Gardens Glitch, GCN Rainbow Road, Cliff Village, Snowy Circuit Glitch, and then BC Wii, the beta one that Kevin VG207 found. Shout out to him. That's an amazing course, an amazing find. I watched that video like 2 weeks ago or something. Good video. And if GCN Rainbow Road and Snowy Circuit Glitch or Snowy Circuit are removed, then I'm top 10 lists. What am I doing out here? I got to turn on my Wii and get started. To answer your question on BKT, I have no idea because all the tracks are different now. Back when I was playing, there were a lot shorter tracks like Cliff Village, and now there are a lot of like 3-minute, 2.5-minute tracks, and I'm really not about those tracks. I really like the short ones that were like a minute to a minute and a half. And there are some that are still there, but not as much as there were. And the ones that are in there, I'm not a huge fan. So I might find one that I try to get top 10 on, like back in the day. But BKT, I've never held a BKT, so probably none of them. Oh, we got a response from Kane. I said, as you remember, at the start of the video, I asked, will you ever change your name back to Aerodrive? He responded, not a chance. Little sad. We'll never get into Aerodrive again. There's your answer, Jordan. He will not. Thank you, Andrew, for the questions. And thank you, Sunzi, Boshi, Jacob, and Ariel for the questions as well. I'm not sure if I thanked you specifically for that or not. All right, Quayne. This is Kane. 5 years, absolutely unreal. I got a few questions. It really is unreal. I remember, little aside, no one asked for this, I don't think. But I remember, ooh, my camera's a little askew. Isn't it? There we go. So, I was sitting in algebra class, Algebra 1, 8th grade, on the day of Trump's inauguration, the inauguration for the president. And I was thinking, what if I just made a YouTube channel? Like, that'd be sick for Mario Kart. Because at that time I was live streaming Mario Kart Wii on YouTube Team a little bit. And I was like, what if I just made a Mario Kart Wii channel and decided to make videos? And so I did. I made it that Sunday, I think. So yeah, there's the story of how I created my channel. I was watching the inauguration and I thought it'd be cool to make Mario Kart videos. That's what I did. Okay, Quayne, what Mario Kart Wii videos are you planning to make this year? I have a few. I want to make a reaction video to some of my old, maybe not old, well, I guess I have to, old videos from 2017. And I was thinking, Willie actually DM'd me, or Will, DM me and asked me to do that, but have the Duck Squad members react as well, like all of us in a call. And I didn't really think about that, but I thought that'd be such a good idea to have everybody react to it, because those are some of my like really good friends from back in the day when I was really starting. Other than that, I wanna. I hate these. I don't hate these kind of questions, but I hate having to think about them, because then when I say them, I either have to do them or I disappoint myself. I want to make a tutorial video, kind of like how I did for Sunset Ridge, because that was a really good video, but I hate how it turned out because the whole like last 20 seconds got cut out because of the way my laptop was at the time. It just wouldn't record, or wouldn't like save. It didn't have enough memory. So I want to make, maybe I could remake that one, or I could make another one on a different track. I don't know which one yet because I'm not too into the glitches of the tracks that are now in the pack, but we will see. And then any other videos that I want to make? I mean, any time trials that I get that I'm proud of, I guess I'll record and post. I want to make a video about the classic CTGP pack. And I just recently got it, and it's really cool. And I want to make some videos about that. Maybe do some CT Worldwide kind of not montage, but like some selected races from that. What video was the most fun for you to make? I gotta look through my old videos. because I'm surely going to forget one that I really liked. Let's see. Sick Tricks is always a fun one. I really liked that one. Getting custom tracks for the first time was really fun. Just because I was so excited, and I remember like being excited for it. And having like my face cam. I actually edited that video pretty well up until the end, where I was just like doing random stuff. But the way I did like the camera and the video as well, like the feed of the TV, was pretty cool. I'm impressed with myself. World Record Highlights 2018 edition, I really liked, just because I had a layout to go off of. It didn't really take too much time, and I remember watching the old video such a long time ago, and I loved it. And then when I got to make my own version of it, it's pretty cool. Sick Tricks, always a fun one. Always those were really fun to make, just because there was no real work I had to do. I just kind of had to race and record what I thought was cool, and then in the end, it was just kind of a video in itself. It kind of made itself. Ooh, I want to do... This goes with the question, by the way. I loved making my Aquania Shroomless with Hands video, and I want to do that for another course, because the way I filmed it was not the best. You couldn't really see my hands. It was a little scuffed. But I really like making that video, so I might try doing that again for another track. All right, number 3, do you want to continue or start over our 32-track 1v1? Either way, I'll probably get farmed. I have an idea for that, but I'm not going to say it here. I do have an idea for that, though, and I'll get with you on that at some point. But yeah, I do want to continue it or start it over. I have some ideas kind of going around. But yeah, I'll let's see what we can do, and then we'll do that. All right, Chaz Mullis. Doesn't feel like 5 years. Chaz Mullis is one of my IRL friends. Doesn't feel like it's been 5 years. It has been crazy. Do you plan on incorporating Monster Jam 2007 into the channel more? So, Monster Jam 2007 is a fun case because I spent like 4 days doing speedruns of it. Then was that 4 days? Or no, that was Path of Destruction. So I spent a few days doing all the tracks in Monster Jam 2007, and I really didn't start uploading videos about Urban Assault until I really got proud of my times when they were actually hard to beat. So I might do that for Monster Jam 2007 if it ever gets to that point. Or if I do like a RTA run of all the tracks, or I get a run offline that was pretty sick. Then I'll upload it to YouTube and I'll try to incorporate that like I have with Urban Assault. So hope that answers your question. It's just not to the standard that I want to have it publicly on my channel yet, just because the runs aren't that good. Oswe says, 5 years, frick. I remember watching your streams at 3 a.m. in France, and I loved them. Wow, 3 a.m. Thank you so much for the support, man. My 2 questions are, do you have any plans for your channel in the future? Are you going to play new games? What career path are you pursuing? So for that first question, plans for the channel, are you going to play new games? Any plans for the channel? Not really. I just kind of want to make videos until I get to 1,000 subscribers, and then kind of once it gets there, I can kind of like, that'll give me the motivation to start making more videos, making higher quality videos, stuff like that. I do want to incorporate for new games. I do have an idea for making a video about the record history of Monster Jam Urban Assault, and that'll kind of encompass not only RTA runs, but the individual level runs as well, just because it's such a, I wouldn't say a small game, but it has a small history that I can kind of put it all in there. And I have some ideas for that video as well with trying to explain some parts of the game, and then something I don't want to say right now, just because if it doesn't happen, then I don't want to disappoint you guys. But I think it'll be really cool if I actually start to like buckle down and get to it. But I'm having some trouble with the script writing and whatever. If anybody wants to help me with that, that is good at that's good at like putting together a script and likes Monster Jam enough to want to do it, then hit me up. And then what career path am I pursuing? Right now, I am pursuing a career. I don't know my career right now that I want to pursue, but I'm transferring to a college, another university soon, the University of Georgia. So go Dogs. I'm transferring there this next semester, and I'm going to be studying geography. I'm going to try to get a bachelor's of science in geography, and I'll do some meteorology stuff as well. And I would ultimately like to be a meteorologist or like a forecaster or something like that. And if I got to work at the National Weather Service place, that would be really cool as well. That's kind of my dream stuff, though. If I just became a meteorologist, forecaster, something like that, I'd be completely fun. I would love that because I love all things weather and I love geography as well. Okay, last few questions from the last person, Hoopla Fish. He is the moderator of Monster Jam Urban Assault Leaderboard. That's how I know him. I wasn't there when you first started your YouTube journey, but I'm certainly glad to have connected with you later on. Hey, man. I like connecting with you too over Monster Jam stuff over the years. What is your favorite and least favorite Monster Jam Urban Assault map? Oh, I have not thought of this. My least favorite is probably Back Alley Brawl. That's the head-to-head map that's very RNG based because the other people can smash some stuff that you have to hit later laps. And then there's that weird shortcut that I don't even know if it saves time, and if it doesn't, I don't know why it's there. Another one I don't like is Downtown Demolition, because that's also one where the trucks get in your way a lot. My favorite, though, I'm going to have to say my favorite track is the Gauntlet. Just because I remember back when I used to play, back in like 2011 or 2012, I used to play Urban Assault a lot. And when I didn't understand the Gauntlet at all, I would like go around. I think I was doing everything good, and then I wouldn't get a lap count, and I get sixth place and be eliminated. But after figuring it out, I remember like having this joyous moment where I was like, "Let's go! I figured it out." And ever since then, it's a cool like way they made that track. So I'll say the Gauntlet's my favorite. What was the most grueling Monster Jam Urban Assault speedrun you went through so far? It was grueling as in like longest time to get a time. It was definitely London Rails, 1:55.79, because there was one point in the game's history where I had every record except that one. And that was when Vicious had a 1:56.28 and I had a 1:56.39. And then ever since then, I haven't had all the records or all but one of them. But I remember that one taking the longest time to finally get back, because I would play that one for like 2 hours some days and not even get a 1:56. So definitely London Rails, getting the record back on that one. But it feels good to have it now, even by such a little time. But I feel it's a pretty strong time. I'm very proud of it. What is my proudest Monster Jam Urban Assault achievement? I'm thinking that one, London Rails, but I'm also thinking of 692 in Sam Boyd Stadium and 573 in San Diego, just because those haven't been proved to go lower than that yet. And I was happy to be able to prove that they did go lower than that. So yeah, those three are my most proudest, I think, or my proudest. Congrats on the 5-year anniversary. Well, thank you. And with that, that concludes the Q&A. We've been recording for 45 minutes now. Wow, that is insane. So I'll get this Q&A up soon. I'm recording this it's right now 5:40 Eastern on February 10th. So hopefully it gets out pretty soon after that. Thank you all for the questions. Thank you all for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.